In a small town in the state of Oregon lives Walter, now 74 years old. Every morning he wakes up at 5 a.m., takes a light walk around his garden, drinks a glass of warm water, then sits quietly on his familiar wooden chair, closes his eyes and takes deep breaths. His body remains flexible, his memory sharp, and his face, though lined with wrinkles, still radiates a vibrant energy. Locals call him the ageless youth, but few know that his secret lies in the small daily habits he repeats every single day. In the United States, where more than 95 million people are over the age of 50, the question, how to live long and stay healthy, is not only a personal concern, but also a hot topic among research institutions in the medical community. In reality, not everyone faces aging in a negative way. Some people, after turning 50, begin to live a life that is more energetic, loving, and proactive than ever before. So, what sets them apart from the rest? The answer lies in their habits. Small daily actions, sometimes so simple we overlook them, are in fact the key to unlocking a vibrant, strong, and inspiring old age. From the way we breathe, eat, think, to how we connect with others, every element holds the power to transform the course of our health. In today's content, I will walk with you through 7 golden habits that have been scientifically proven to slow down aging, reduce the risk of disease, and, most importantly, help you feel the joy of living every single day, whether you're in your 50s, 60s, or 70s. Ready? The journey to youthful living from within, without creams, without surgery, starts right here. Is there a way to start your day that sets the tone for vitality, clarity, and lightness without caffeine or supplements? This simple act might surprise you. Every morning, countless people wake up groggy, bloated, or inexplicably tired, even after a full night's rest. They reach for coffee first thing, hoping it will kickstart their energy. But what if the real reset button is far gentler and far more effective? When we sleep, our bodies lose water through breathing and sweat, and our digestive system slows down. That's why rehydration is not just helpful, it's vital. Warm water with lemon isn't just a wellness cliche, it's a gentle wake-up call to your metabolism, liver, and digestive tract. The citric acid in lemon supports bile production, aiding digestion and detoxification. The warmth soothes the gut, encouraging peristalsis, the wave-like motion that moves waste out of your system. And the vitamin C, it's your skin's favorite antioxidant. But here's the good news. This is not a habit reserved for wellness gurus or retirees with time on their hands. Anyone can begin their day with this ritual. It's inexpensive, accessible, and takes less than 5 minutes. Just squeeze half a lemon into a cup of warm, not hot water and drink it on an empty stomach. Let it be your morning anchor before emails, breakfast, or even coffee. Notice how your body responds after a week. Lighter digestion, clearer skin, and perhaps even a calmer mind. This isn't magic. It's a quiet daily gesture of self-respect. When practiced consistently, small rituals like this compound into real wellness. Imagine your mornings not as a scramble, but as a soft landing, a moment to honor your body before the noise of the day begins. And the best part? This small act sets the stage for all the other habits that follow. So before we move on to movement, breath, and connection, pause here. Sip, breathe, and begin again, with something as simple as lemon water. You might think that to stay healthy after 50, you need to hit the gym, track your macros, or invest in fancy equipment. But what if the simplest form of movement, walking, was not just enough, but transformative? Often overlooked in its simplicity, walking is the most underrated prescription for health, especially after 50. When our joints begin to whisper and our energy doesn't bounce back quite the same, walking becomes more than just exercise. It becomes medicine. One of the most compelling reasons to walk daily is its effect on circulation. When you move, you encourage blood flow to every corner of your body. Your brain gets more oxygen, your heart works more efficiently, and your muscles stay flexible and strong. But the benefits don't stop there. Studies have shown that just 30 minutes of walking a day can reduce your risk of heart disease, stroke, and even dementia. According to Harvard Health, People who walk regularly have a 31% lower risk of dying from any cause compared to those who don't. 31%. That's not a marginal gain, it's a game changer. Walking also acts as a mental reset. It clears your thoughts, lifts your mood, and reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that contributes to aging and inflammation. The simple rhythm of steps on pavement, the air brushing your cheeks, the movement of your arms, each moment becomes a gentle therapy session. You don't need to walk fast. You don't need to track your heart rate. All you need is a pair of comfortable shoes and the intention to show up daily. Rain or shine, even on the days when motivation runs low, your feet can still carry you toward vitality. So how can you begin? Start small. Commit to 10 minutes a day and gradually build up. Make it enjoyable. Walk with a podcast, your favorite music, or simply the sounds of nature. Turn it into a ritual, like brewing your morning coffee or brushing your teeth. Walk around the block, in a nearby park, or even inside your home during colder months. Don't overthink it. The magic of walking lies in its repetition, not in perfection. Some days you'll feel energized, other days you'll shuffle along slowly, and that's okay. Consistency is the true hero here. What makes walking even more powerful is that it's inherently human. We're built to walk. And when we honor this natural motion, we give our bodies what they crave. Not intensity or speed, but steadiness. Over time, these 30-minute walks will do more than strengthen your legs or improve your endurance. They'll carve out space in your day where your mind can breathe. They'll improve your posture, digestion, and sleep. They'll give you time to think, to feel, to notice the world again. And if you're wondering when the best time to start is, the answer is now. Not next week, not after a doctor's visit, not once you buy new sneakers. Just open the door and take the first step, then take another. Let walking become your anchor, your meditation, your gift to your future self. This daily habit lays a perfect foundation for other life-enhancing practices. Next, we'll explore how to keep your mind just as active as your body, because aging well isn't only about moving your feet, it's about moving your thoughts too. Sometimes the signs of aging don't show up in our bodies first, but in our minds. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you were there? Or struggled to recall a familiar name? It's easy to chalk it up to just getting older. But what if we treated our brains with the same care and consistency as we do our bodies? Start by understanding this. The brain is not a static organ, it's plastic, meaning it can adapt, grow, and reshape itself at any age. Scientists call this neuroplasticity. Every time you challenge your mind with something new, you're building new connections, like adding extra lanes to a highway. Unlocking this potential doesn't require a degree in neuroscience or hours of study. Simple, consistent mental exercises can make a profound difference. Reading books that stretch your thinking, solving puzzles, learning a new language, picking up a musical instrument, even writing in a journal, all these activities engage different parts of the brain. They keep you curious, creative, and mentally agile. Notice how energized you feel after learning something new or solving a difficult challenge. That satisfaction isn't just psychological, it's chemical. Your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter, when it encounters novelty and overcomes difficulty. These moments don't just feel good, they strengthen your brain's resilience against aging. Sustain the practice by making mental workouts part of your daily rhythm. Just 20 to 30 minutes a day of focused mental activity can bring remarkable results over time. Morning crossword? Great. Evening journaling? Even better. Make it enjoyable. Learn things you're genuinely curious about. Turn the process into play, not pressure. It's important to remember, a stagnant mind ages faster than a moving one. But a mind that stays active, engaged, and open can stay sharp and vibrant for decades. You don't have to be a genius, you just have to stay interested. This commitment to mental fitness becomes even more powerful when paired with physical movement and emotional connection. So as you challenge your brain, know that you're not only preventing cognitive decline, you're inviting more joy, more creativity, and more clarity into every day. And when you feel your attention slipping or a word escapes your tongue, don't panic, smile. That's your brain nudging you. It wants a little stretch. Give it one. As the years pass, many of us begin to notice subtle shifts in how our bodies respond to food and drink. Have you ever felt jittery after your usual morning coffee? Or experienced bloating, poor sleep, or even heart palpitations from that second soda in the afternoon? It's not just in your head. Your body is asking for something gentler. Let's pause and consider this. Why do we reach for strong coffee or sugary drinks in the first place? Often it's about energy. We crave alertness, a boost, or a moment of indulgence in the middle of a busy day. But for those over 50, that quick fix may come at a high cost. Caffeine overload can lead to anxiety, dehydration, and disrupted sleep. Sugary sodas, while satisfying for a moment, spike insulin and contribute to long-term issues like weight gain and inflammation. The deeper truth is this: as we age, our systems become more sensitive. Our liver processes substances more slowly. Our kidneys need more hydration, and our nervous system needs calm, not constant stimulation. Here's the beautiful shift. You don't have to give up your comforting drink rituals. You just need to transform them. Herbal teas offer a soothing, nourishing alternative. They hydrate the body, support digestion, and gently calm the mind. Chamomile helps you unwind. Peppermint aids digestion. Green tea with just a trace of caffeine delivers antioxidants that combat cellular aging. And hibiscus tea, it may help lower blood pressure and support heart health. Switching from strong coffee or soda to herbal tea doesn't mean sacrificing enjoyment. Quite the opposite. It invites you into a ritual of self-care. Instead of gulping caffeine on the go, imagine steeping a pot of calming tea, the aroma filling your kitchen as the steam rises like a gentle morning fog. Let your cup become a moment of mindfulness. Here's how to make it work for you. Begin with a small change. Try replacing your second cup of coffee with a cup of green or rooibos tea. Swap the afternoon soda with a chilled glass of hibiscus or lemon balm tea over ice. Make it easy. Prepare a batch of iced herbal tea each morning and keep it in the fridge. Add slices of citrus or sprigs of mint to elevate the flavor. Over time, your palate will adjust and your body will thank you. This isn't about restriction, it's about permission. Permission to feel better, to sleep deeper, to wake up with more clarity and calm. Herbal teas are not magic, but they are medicinal in the most natural sense. They whisper balance to your body, where caffeine and sugar shout. The real joy comes in how this new habit weaves into your life. You'll begin to associate your tea ritual with rest, renewal, and presence. It becomes more than just hydration. It becomes healing. And once this shift takes hold, you'll find it easier to embrace other nurturing practices. You might slow down your meals, spend more time outdoors, sleep a bit earlier, because when you begin treating your body with care, it tends to respond in kind. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for that automatic second cup of coffee, pause, boil some water, choose a calming herbal blend, and let yourself sip into a new kind of energy, steady, soft, and deeply supportive. You've probably heard the phrase, "You are what you eat." But what if the real secret to feeling younger after 50 isn't just about what you eat, but how much and how mindfully you eat it? One of the most consistent patterns among the world's longest living people is simple. They don't eat until they're full. Instead, they stop at about 80%. This practice, known as hara hachi bu in Okinawan culture, isn't a diet, it's a lifestyle. It gives the body room to digest, rest, and restore. Less food doesn't mean less energy. In fact, it often means more clarity, more lightness, and better long-term health. Overeating, even when it's healthy food, can overwork your digestive system and spike inflammation. And frequent indulgence in meat-heavy, processed, or high-fat meals puts stress on organs that naturally slow down with age, like the liver and kidneys. The solution? Shift the spotlight to plants. A diet rich in leafy greens, legumes, whole grains, nuts, and seeds offers the fiber, antioxidants, and plant-based proteins your body thrives on. These foods are not only easier to digest, but also deeply nourishing. Lentils and beans provide steady energy and support heart health. Leafy greens like spinach and kale deliver calcium, iron, and vitamins crucial for bone and brain function. Even simple additions, like a handful of walnuts or a sprinkle of chia seeds, can make a significant difference. And here's a powerful shift. Eating this way isn't about restriction, it's about intention. Start by tuning into your hunger cues. Ask yourself, am I truly hungry or just bored or stressed? Slow down your meals. Chew thoroughly. Appreciate the texture, color, and aroma of your food. When you eat with awareness, you naturally eat less and feel more satisfied. This mindful approach doesn't mean you can't enjoy your favorite dishes. It means learning to savor them in smaller portions. Try filling half your plate with vegetables, a quarter with whole grains, and the rest with a plant protein or lean fish. Add fermented foods like kimchi or yogurt for gut health. And remember, flavor comes from herbs, spices, and love, not just fat or salt. As you embrace this way of eating, something remarkable happens. Your energy steadies, bloating fades, you sleep better, think clearly, and even move with more ease. Your relationship with food transforms from habit to healing. Food, after all, isn't just fuel, it's information. Every bite tells your body how to function. When you eat light but right, you send a message of balance, youth, and vitality. So next time you sit down for a meal, try this. Take a deep breath. Thank you for the food. Eat slowly and stop before you're full. Over time, this small shift can lead to big change. Not just in how you look, but in how alive you feel. Some habits change how you look. Others change how you feel. But the rarest habits, like deep breathing, meditation, or prayer, change how you live. Start with something we all do, yet rarely notice. Breathing. It's automatic, unconscious, and profoundly powerful. When was the last time you took a deep breath? Not because you had to, but because you chose to. A breath that reached your belly, slowed your heartbeat, and grounded your mind. That single act can be the beginning of profound transformation. Unlocking this daily power begins with one truth. Stress ages us, not just emotionally, but biologically. Chronic stress elevates cortisol levels, weakens the immune system, disturbs sleep, and accelerates cellular aging. But the antidote is always within reach, your breath. Notice what happens when you sit still. Close your eyes and inhale slowly through your nose. You signal to your nervous system that you are safe. You tell your body it can stop fighting, digest more deeply, and rest more fully. In those quiet moments, whether you're meditating in silence, whispering a prayer, or simply following the rhythm of your breath, you're not doing anything. You're doing the most important thing, resetting your system. Sustain this practice by starting small, just 5 to 10 minutes a day. No candles or cushions required. Sit in a quiet space, close your eyes and breathe deeply. If thoughts come, let them pass like clouds. If your mind races, gently return to your breath. You can count, repeat a word, or focus on a prayer. Anything that centers you. Over time, these minutes of stillness begin to reshape your day. You'll react less and reflect more. You'll notice the tightness in your shoulders sooner. You'll hear your own needs before burnout hits, and your body, quietly, steadily, will begin to heal. Blood pressure drops, sleep improves, mood lifts, energy returns. Never underestimate the power of presence. Meditation doesn't have to look like a monk on a mountaintop. It can be you at your kitchen table, hands folded, eyes closed, breathing. It can be a whispered gratitude in the dark before bed, a quiet prayer during a walk. These are not small moments, they are sacred ones. Stillness also teaches you to trust life more deeply. In those silent pauses, you reconnect with something larger than yourself, whether that's a sense of purpose, spirit, or simply the rhythm of your own being. And from that place, decisions feel clearer. Relationships soften. Life regains its shape. So breathe, be still, believe. Make this a daily practice, not for perfection, but for peace. You don't need to retreat from the world to find calm. You just need to return each day to yourself. And with each return, you not only feel younger, you are younger from the inside out. What if the key to aging well wasn't found in a pill, a workout, or even a perfect diet, but in something far simpler, human connection? So many people over 50 begin to feel an invisible drift. Children grow up, friendships fade, daily routines grow quieter, and before you know it, days go by without a real conversation, a genuine laugh, or a warm hug. But here's the truth. Loneliness is not just a feeling, it's a risk factor. Studies have shown that social isolation can be as harmful to your health as smoking or obesity. It increases the risk of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and early death. That sounds frightening, but here's the hopeful part. It's entirely within your power to change. Unlike genetics or age, connection is a choice you can make every day. And it doesn't require a crowd, it just requires presence. Start small. Reach out to a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. Call a sibling. Invite a neighbor over for tea. These gestures may feel tiny, but they carry massive weight. When you share a conversation, your brain releases oxytocin, a hormone that promotes bonding and reduces stress. When you laugh with someone, your immune system gets a boost. When you listen and are truly heard, your nervous system relaxes. These are not emotional bonuses. They are biological benefits. Even small, consistent connections create a net of support that can catch you when life gets hard. They remind you that you're not alone, that you're part of something larger, and they give you opportunities to offer love, not just receive it, because love, too, is a form of vitality. The beautiful thing about connection is that it grows with intention. You can plant it anywhere, in a text, a smile, a shared memory. Try creating a weekly ritual, a Sunday call with your best friend, a walk with your spouse, a group message with old colleagues. If you live alone, consider volunteering or joining a community class. Don't wait for the connection to come to you. Go to it. Connection isn't about quantity, it's about depth. One honest conversation is more nourishing than 10 polite exchanges. So show up authentically. Share what's really going on. Ask others how they really are. That's where the magic happens. As you cultivate connection, something shifts. You feel lighter, more resilient, more at home in the world. Studies have shown that people who maintain close relationships live longer, recover faster from illness, and report higher levels of happiness. And perhaps most beautifully, they feel seen, truly seen. This habit is the thread that weaves together all others. When you're connected, it's easier to stay active, eat well, rest deeply, and grow mentally. Because you're not just living, you're sharing life. That's what keeps the heart young. So as you move through your days, remember, don't let silence build walls. Pick up the phone, write the message, share the moment. You're not meant to walk this path alone. The journey to lifelong vitality isn't about fighting time, it's about walking it hand in hand with others beside you. As the years pass, many of us begin to notice subtle shifts in how our bodies respond to food and drink. Have you ever felt jittery after your usual morning coffee? Or experienced bloating, poor sleep, or even heart palpitations from that second soda in the afternoon? It's not just in your head. Your body is asking for something gentler. Let's pause and consider this. Why do we reach for strong coffee or sugary drinks in the first place? Often it's about energy. We crave alertness, a boost, or a moment of indulgence in the middle of a busy day. But for those over 50, that quick fix may come at a high cost. Caffeine overload can lead to anxiety, dehydration, and disrupted sleep. Sugary sodas, while satisfying for a moment, spike insulin and contribute to long-term issues like weight gain and inflammation. The deeper truth is this: as we age, our systems become more sensitive. Our liver processes substances more slowly. Our kidneys need more hydration, and our nervous system needs calm, not constant stimulation. Here's the beautiful shift. You don't have to give up your comforting drink rituals. You just need to transform them. Herbal teas offer a soothing, nourishing alternative. They hydrate the body, support digestion, and gently calm the mind. Chamomile helps you unwind. Peppermint aids digestion. Green tea, with just a trace of caffeine, delivers antioxidants that combat cellular aging. And hibiscus tea, it may help lower blood pressure and support heart health. Switching from strong coffee or soda to herbal tea doesn't mean sacrificing enjoyment. Quite the opposite. It invites you into a ritual of self-care. Instead of gulping caffeine on the go, imagine steeping a pot of calming tea, the aroma filling your kitchen as the steam rises like a gentle morning fog. Let your cup become a moment of mindfulness. Here's how to make it work for you. Begin with a small change. Try replacing your second cup of coffee with a cup of green or rooibos tea. Swap the afternoon soda with a chilled glass of hibiscus or lemon balm tea over ice. Make it easy. Prepare a batch of iced herbal tea each morning and keep it in the fridge. Add slices of citrus or sprigs of mint to elevate the flavor. Over time, your palate will adjust and your body will thank you. This isn't about restriction, it's about permission. Permission to feel better, to sleep deeper, to wake up with more clarity and calm. Herbal teas are not magic, but they are medicinal in the most natural sense. They whisper balance to your body, where caffeine and sugar shout. The real joy comes in how this new habit weaves into your life. You'll begin to associate your tea ritual with rest, renewal, and presence. It becomes more than just hydration. It becomes healing. And once this shift takes hold, you'll find it easier to embrace other nurturing practices. You might slow down your meals, spend more time outdoors, sleep a bit earlier, because when you begin treating your body with care, it tends to respond in kind. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for that automatic second cup of coffee, pause, boil some water, choose a calming herbal blend, and let yourself sip into a new kind of energy, steady, soft, and deeply supportive.